Okay. All right. Just going to share the link out with everybody, and we will get started with our show. But yeah, it's been about a week since we last started, so that's good. Let's see. Oh, Jaden Plays. Nice to see you on this side of the show. What's up, man? All right, so again, I'm just going to share the link out with people, so give me a moment. Just going to share with the links, and we'll get started. Brother, Broken JT Price, what's up? So yeah, just give me a moment. I'm just sharing with the people that I have permission to share from. And one more. And Omar Wolf, wait, what's up, man? Great to have you on the show. And all right, so let me give him. Let's see. Okay, cool. All right. So let me get out of Skype so that it doesn't affect the speed and everything like that. Can we see Warrior against Luger? You know what? That could very well happen. That could very. You know what? That could happen because if I'm not mistaken, they might be both in the match. They could be, but anyway, welcome, Mr. JH. Nice to have you on the show as well. Okay. All right, let me get my pop-out chat, and I believe we are ready to go. Okay. So, and I hope I get a glimpse of my good friend the Insane One. Yeah, I'm happy to be back. I just wanted to take some time to prepare for the stream and also do a couple of other things like on the side. So I just wanted to do that. But you know what, JH, I'll just to make it as if it was a pre-show, we'll do a match with the Warrior and Luger. So we'll do that. Just so that people who are just coming in will have a chance to catch up and get ready when we get started. Okay, so let's go. And we'll go to... So yeah, we'll have a startup show, or the pre-show, so to speak. So, but yeah, like I said, I'm happy to have you guys here, and hopefully more and more people will come in. I know some other people are watching HWA, which is perfectly fine. Alright, so let me get the arena, and we'll get our opening match started. Pick the right person. This guy will do. Alright. Alright, cool. Let's see. Alright, Ultimate Warrior against Lex Luger. And with that, let's get on with the match. Yeah, probably. And after this match, I have to fix my headset settings. I forgot to do that, but you guys can hear me, right? Just wanted to make sure. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, that's true. I mean, but then again, like I said, anything can happen in a Royal Rumble. Oh, okay, good. You can hear me. All right. Just want to make sure. But our first match is the Ultimate Warrior and Lex Luger to, just start off our pre-show. Yeah, they did a horrible job with Lex Luger. I mean, they really should have just went all in. But there he is, the Ultimate Warrior. You hear me? Okay, good. Just want to make sure. But just like that, he's already in the ring and he's going nuts. All right. But yeah, like I said, thank you guys for coming in. And but of course, the one who wins is going to be the one to go to WrestleMania, especially whoever wins the Royal Rumble match. And they changed his music from his second run in WCW to his first in WCW. Well, there you have the Ultimate Warrior, and now we have the total package, Lex Luger. I mean, I gotta say, Lex, I'll give him credit. I mean, he did the best with what he had. I mean, as far as Lex was concerned, yeah, I mean, like JT's probably said, they did a horrible job, but I think really, when Flair had those matches with Lex Luger, I mean, I have to say that Ric Flair, I mean, he always brought the best out of Lex Luger. So now we get to see these two jacked muscle men go at each other. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the very first time someone has ever put these two together in a match. So I don't think this match has ever happened in real life. So match underway. But you love Luger. And just like that, picking him up and slamming him is the Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, okay. Okay, well that's what it is, but I turned off the music, so I wouldn't have been able to tell anyway. And the Warrior just stopping a mud hole in him. But yeah, welcome to 1989. Oh, and a nice big boot onto Lex Luger, and Luger rolls out of the ring. Then the whip into the ropes. Nope, collided. Nice jawbreaker, and a power slam onto the Ultimate Warrior. And then a knee right to the head of the Ultimate Warrior. I mean, it is going to be back and forth, considering that, well, I mean, these two have never fought each other. But a nice shoulder claw onto Lex Luger. Well, well, thank you, Omar. I appreciate that. Of course, I'm also looking forward to Omar Wolf's card this Wednesday on UKWF with Three Lions Wrestling. Do check that out. I mean, it's a very, very unique look at United Kingdom wrestling as far as Omar Wolf is concerned. And then a clothesline, and if that had been the Royal Rumble, then Luger would have won. So you could see these two guys in the Rumble later on. I like Luger when he was with NWO. Big step in my opinion. Then he picks him up and he slams him. Hey, not a problem. You did it for me, and heck, you even added me to your promotion, which I kind of find, which I found as an honor. I really did. And a nice gorilla press slam on Lex Luger. Then a running knee onto the Warrior. And then a lariat. And the Warrior is not getting up. Oh, wait a minute. Now he's got him in the torture rack. He's got him in the torture rack. And is the Warrior going to tap out to this, though? No, wait. Then a DDT on a Luger. Nice escape on the part of the Ultimate Warrior. Wait, 1, 2, no. Well, if it isn't 1/3 of the Blood Brothers. How's it going, Kip? How are you doing today? I saw you in action on Tyler Black's channel. Also another good channel to watch. But anyway, how's it going, Kip? Nice elbow onto Lex Luger. Now picks up the Warrior. What's he going to do with him? And drops him head first on the turnbuckle. Oh, nice leg sweep on a Luger. And Warrior starting to feel it. It's going. I'm still a little mad, but I'm great. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Well, I hope it wasn't what happened in Tyler Black's channel, because I could see why you would be upset a little bit. But I'm happy that you're doing well otherwise. And Luger sets him up to the knee. And then a knee right to the head. Then a kick right to the back. Then going right after the arm of the Warrior. Now he picks him up. And pile driver onto the Warrior, and that could do it. Now goes for the cover. 1, 2. Ooh, almost had him. Almost had him. And a sledgehammer, but missed. And a major suplex. And then, of course, we have Kip's twin brother. Edward the Ace Hayes. That's the Ultimate Warrior for you, exactly. Wait, what happened in Tyler Black's show? I guess Kip could tell you, but, I mean, that's if Kip wants to tell you, or if he wants me to do it, I'll do it. But, yeah. That's right, it's about what happened. Yeah. You got it. Okay. You got it? All right. Anyway. You got what? Anyway, while that's happening, the Warrior now taking back control over Lex Luger, then an elbow onto the back of Luger. Goes off the ropes, and and a body splash right to the back, and that could do it. The Warrior splash. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, and the Ultimate Warrior has won. Big win for the Ultimate Warrior, albeit this is during the pre-show. This is just the pre-show, and this match was put together by a good friend in Big JH, who is above in the chat. But that was a good first match, even though it was on the pre-show. So, big win for the Ultimate Warrior. I mean, it was back and forth, but in the end, the Ultimate Warrior wanted it more. Well, if it isn't the Legends Championship Wrestling owner himself, Ed Ritter, also one half of Sports Lounge Studios, and I saw the last Legends show, and I got to tell you, that was a good way to open the show, yeah. Well, I mean, I could do Rick Rude against Bobby Roode. Let's see. Yeah. All right, well, let's see. All right, I'll accept that, and then no more requests. And I'm also going to do one other match. So, 2 more matches on the pre-show, and then we'll get the official show started. We'll go with that. So, all right. So Rick Rude against Bobby Roode, and then the next match after that will be the Hayes Twins teaming up with a mystery partner to take on another team of 3. Of their choice. We'll go from there. Noble Hayes, how's it going? Alright, so Rick Rude against Bobby Roode. That will be our next match. Alright, let me change the arena again. But yeah, welcome, Noble. The Blood Warriors are in the building. Awesome. Let me go to... Alright, well, since we're going out of character a little bit, let's go to... let's see, what's a good one? Alright, we'll go with this one, why not? Alright. And then... Let's see, where's Bobby Roode? Yeah, Rude and Rude, exactly. Alright, let's start with Bobby and Bobby Roode. And... Oh, I'm sorry, Ravishing Rick Rude. Where is he? There he is. The Ravishing one. Alright, we'll have a match right here, right now. Let's go. Alright. So yeah, this is a very good dream match, because I would love to see Rude against Rude. So, let's go for it, man. Let's do it. TJ, do you have my calendar? Can you get it from somebody? I don't know if I have one. Daniel Dino, what's up? Also, Daniel does, he has a promotion. If you have Mixer.com, Daniel will have more information on that. All right, let's go for it. There he is. The glorious one, Bobby Roode. And the fans are singing a song, but of course I turned off the music because, you know, of copyright crap. But there he is. There's the glow of Bobby Roode. And welcome back to the show. And we'll skip it just because, you know, it is way too long and I don't have all that much time. So we now go to the Ravishing one, and I will say this: when I heard the theme for Rick Rude's character, I was like, what? This was not his theme, nor did they use any of the themes that he used in WCW. I don't know why that is. Oh, character. Oh, that's what you meant to say. I'm sorry. Well, you'll have to find out after this match. So stay tuned, Noble, and stay tuned to Ed or Ace and Kip Hayes. So stay tuned, Blood Brothers. And there's Ravishing Rick Rude doing his thing. And oh, wait. He's going to say something.
What I'd like to have right now is for all you fat, ugly, inner city sweat hogs, keep the noise down while I take my robe off and show the ladies what a real sexy man looks like. Hit the music.
What music? I turned it off. So yeah, sorry if I wasn't saying anything. I wanted Rick Rude to, you know, do his thing because, you know, that's what he always did. But yeah, I used to not like this guy because he was so full of himself. And it was always nice to see someone, even if it was Tito Santana. Like, there was one match where he and Tito had a match, and even though I believe it ended in a time limit draw, but then Rick Rude was about to do, his little thing with getting a woman from the crowd, but then Tito attacks him and throws him out of the ring, and instead Tito was the one that ended up getting a kiss from the woman that Rude originally picked out, and the woman passed out after getting kissed by Tito Santana. I thought that was pretty funny, watching one of those old matches. Yeah, the legend deserves to do his thing, yeah. How did I make him talk on mic? That's because... Actually, that's a good question. Because I turned off the commentary, but he still does his thing. So don't ask me how. I'm just happy that he does it. But yeah, I didn't make him say anything. But yeah. All right, so we have the Glorious One against the Ravishing One. We'll see which Rude is more rude than the other. Nice back and forth to start the show. I mean, both of these guys, like, Rude is a bit tall, and, well, Rick Rude is a bit tall, but Bobby Roode is a bit stockier, just a little bit. But otherwise, they are evenly matched in that sense. Let's see. Isn't it just his entrance, like the crowd singing Gloria? Yeah. Yeah. It's just I turned off the music, that's all. Hello, Michael Garcia. Well, if that's based on Tyler Black's channel, then I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that, Ace Hayes. All right, back to the match. Right now, Rude. Well, shades of Rick Rude's good friend, Mr. Perfect. And now Rick Rude showing off the abs. I'll give Rick Rude some credit. I mean, this guy has. I have no objections. But yeah, Rick Rude. Oh yeah, now he's showing off the guns. I mean, he better stop posing and start getting to work. Oh, and the nice elbow drop. I mean, of course, Bobby Roode is no slouch himself. Yeah, it went to a draw. It was a great match, and like I said, Rick was gonna do his thing with giving a woman the big kiss at the end, and then Tito throws him out of the ring and ends up taking the girl, and he gets the kiss, and the woman faints. So yeah. Oh, well, you heard it here from Daniel Dino that the Hayes twins are going to debut on his show on Mixer.com. Now he picks up Rick Rude and suplexes him. And welcome back to the Broken One, JT Price. And oh, and he stopped his hand, and again, trying to break the hand. And the double R spine buster, and 1, 2, ooh, almost got Rick Rude. Very good match between these two. So yeah, we have this and one more match, and we will start the official show. I mean, Rick, or rather Rude, I should, Rick Rude. Oh, nice DDT, although that was his finisher before he adopted his other one. And my channel is, oh, I should definitely subscribe to the Hayes Twins' channel, and the glorious DDT. And is that enough to beat him? 1, 2, 3, and Bobby Roode gets the win. And yes, Broken JT, you are in a match, so yes. In fact, we're doing the bonus matches before the main show. Just because it is a super show, that's what we're going to do. But Bobby Roode gets the win over Rick Rude. So, that was a good match. I mean, not a lot of fighting on the outside. It was just kept inside. No blood, no anything. Aw, TJ is a blood war. Aw, thank you so much. You know, I do have some bit of news, and it does concern JT Price, Feck, and the Insane One, and I may as well mention a few things. But right now we have Rude doing his thing that he usually does, and he's strutting, and he has every right to be. Yes. But yeah, I do have some news regarding Feck, JT Price, as well as the Insane One, and to probably a lesser extent, the Hayes brothers. So, alright, here we go. So, during the week, like between when I did my last show to today, during the week, my good friend, the Insane One, he left me a private message, and he simply asked me, I want to go solo. He wants to be a solo superstar, and he also wants to be a good guy, which I had no problem with. But the fact is, he would be leaving the asylum. So he left the asylum, which was him, JT Price, and Frozen Rage. And initially they were cool with it, or so it seemed, and then JT Price and Frozen Rage attacked the Insane One. You know, out of, spite, out of the fact that, hey, you're leaving us, we may as well leave you with a beating. And then, as if that was not enough, the Anarchists, which would be Chance Harper's group, which also features Feck, they came in, and and supposedly they were going to help the Insane One, but instead they ended up helping themselves to the Insane One and joining in the beating. And to make a long story short, the Anarchists and what was left of the Asylum got together, and they form a supergroup known as Anarchy in Salem, or Anarchy Asylum, excuse me. So, in other words, Chance's group is now joining forces with Frozen Rage's group. And of course, the Insane One is now a solo superstar. So I just wanted to give you that little story of what has happened. So yeah. So, for our final match of the pre-show, we're going to now have first the new group of the Anarchy Asylum. We're going to get... wait, where is he? Where is he? King Feck. And then, wait, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, JT Price. And let's see. And I guess I'll go with Frozen Rage. Why not? To take on the Blood Brothers. That's right. It's going to be the Blood Brothers. And, of course, where is he? And Noble Hayes. There you go. And let me change the options really quickly. So yeah, it's going to be the Hayes brothers against the now new Anarchy Asylum. Let me find a good one. Alright, we'll go with this one. Why not? There we go. No, it won't be elimination, but JT, welcome. Well, actually, JT was already on the dark side, if you could believe that. I'll turn off the entrances since I didn't set the team settings outside of universe mode, so no entrances. So we'll just get on with the match. Here we go. Yeah, he was already on the dark side. So we have on the left Anarchy Asylum, on the right the Blood Brothers. And of course, I changed Noble to look more like a panther. I might have to change the colors a little bit, but other than that, though, we'll see which team reigns supreme, and then we will officially begin the show. All right, so we have Feck and Ed, or Ace Hayes, going to start the match. And we have a bit of a grapple here. Oh, nice backside slam, and then a headlock, and then a punch right to the head of Feck. Oh. And now Feck, now going to put him into a package. Oh, a package pile driver slam. And Feck, what are you doing? For a moment there, I thought Feck was doing the two-step. And Feck, nice side slam on to Ed Hayes. And, you know, don't let the packaging fool you. Feck is pretty strong for a man his size. Oh, but Ed just took down Feck like he was nothing. But then again, he does that to everybody. Big people, little people, doesn't matter how big you are, he'll do that to you. Well, Ed Hayes. And nice over-the-shoulder suplex. Now going for an armbar. Now, of course, this is one fall to a finish. And a back suplex on the Feck, and Feck is already in trouble. Oh, nice jawbreaker to Ed Hayes, the ace. And clotheslined on the top rope is the Ace Hayes. Now set into the corner, and he tags in he tags in Frozen Rage, and well, a 3D, but then he tags in Kip Hayes. So now you have the Skull Crusher against the now former leader of the asylum, of the former asylum. Of course, I still have to determine who will be the undisputed leader. But for now, the captain is Frozen Rage. Might have to get some water after this match. And then rammed into the turnbuckle repeatedly is Frozen Rage. And down goes Frozen Rage. What about my belt? Oh yeah, and because of, you know, the fact that the Insane One left to become a solo superstar, I do have, well, first and foremost, you still have the belts. You know, you still have the tag team belts, though. Yeah, I had to change the colors and the look because it you know, not that there was anything wrong with it, it just looked a bit like Sting, but you were called the Panther, so I had to make you look more like a panther. Nice back body drop, though. Yeah, you still have the tag team belts, though. But it does, however... It did, however, cause a problem because... now that the Asylum and the Anarchists joined forces, I have to figure out a new solution. And I thought of one in which the Insane One, starting next show in bonus matches and what have you, will take on a member of the Anarchy Asylum, or the Anarchy Asylum, excuse me. One person at a time. And I will explain more about it when we get to our next show, though. So, yeah. I would like to be on your show, Feck. EBW is Phil. Oh. Well, as for why go solo as far as Insane One, well... Then again, you do realize he is called the Insane One for a reason. 1, 2, and Frozen Rage got the shatter effect on Kip Hayes, and that was enough to not only bust him open, but get the win. So that goes to show that Frozen Rage is the leader for... He was the leader for a reason, and he took out Kip, and there you saw it, the shatter effect. The shatter effect on Kip, and Kip was hurt. I mean, his brothers didn't realize how hurt he really was until it was too late. But yeah. And Broken JT saying this team would be nothing without me. And that was fast for a 6-man match. I was kind of expecting, a breakup of a pin, but I guess they must have underestimated how powerful that shatter effect was from Frozen Rage. What do you mean, Joshua? What do you mean? Oh, what happened? Well, I guess you must have been away. But what happened was, Frozen Rage, he hit Kip with the shatter effect, which is his finisher, pinned him 1, 2, 3, and it was over. So, what can I say? But confusing Joshua. Ugh, I can't even talk. I'll tell you what, guys. I'm gonna go get some water, and then we'll start the official show. So stay tuned. I will be right back. Let me get some water. All right. Okay, we're back. We're back. All right. Confusing me. Well, I'm not sure what happened there, but anyway. No, sadly not, because this is for the superstars of the past. But you guys will have one eventually. As far as I'll show you the calendar, and I'll let you see for yourself. But anyway, I'm back. Let's see. Once it loads... Oh, there we go. So, this is our show right now. But in terms of the calendar, that's the show right there. The Royal Rumble right there. So, yep, that's the Royal Rumble match that you're going to be in. So yeah, it's a Legends Rumble. That's what it is. And it features the legends of, if you look in the description, 1970 to 1989. All right, so without further ado, yeah, sadly that's what it is. All right, let me make sure everything is in order. That looks good, 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 and good. Okay. All right, without further ado, let's start officially the 1989 Royal Rumble. Well, hey, anybody could have made that mistake, but that's fine. No worries, JT. And here we go. There's our little load screen. Let me drink some more water. But well, better luck next time to the Blood Brothers. And I don't know if Ed's still here, but now the official show is about to start. And there it is. Although I don't know why it does that. It's kind of stupid, but anyway. Ace, he's taking us back when we were little. Yeah, we're going back to 1989. Although I don't know why the Raw Titantron is up. I don't know why that's kind of stupid though. The fight lacks a title match. Speaking of, do you remember that one person already has a title match for the heavyweight championship, or you already done that some time ago? I forgot already. We're about to do okay. All right. Right here, this is the title match. Right there. Just want to let you know. Right there. I don't know if that is true, but if it is, we'll see. Alright, well, let's start with our first match. And it's not just limited to, like, legends of wrestling, but also legends in terms of celebrities, or in the case of Luigi, pop culture icons. So, we're not just limited to, yeah. Well, I mean, even if you weren't that old, still, I'm pretty sure, you might have been, Little Hayes back then, I don't know. But yeah, we're not just limiting it to wrestlers, we're also doing celebrities, pop culture icons, things like that as well. So yeah, just let your imagination run wild. That's what I love about this show that I do. So yeah. Yeah. So, we have the challenger, Luigi from the Mario Brothers, against the champion, the NWA United States champion, Mr. Rogers. So we'll find out if Luigi can step out of the shadows of his older famous brother, or if it will be a beautiful day in the neighborhood. We'll find out right now. Looks like it's time for some ninjutsu. Okay. Alright, let's get started with our first show. You two were Aw, Noble, don't be so mean. Well, our first competitor, he is already the Intercontinental Champion, the World Wrestling Federation Intercontinental Champion, but he wants to add more gold to his trophy case, and as you see, he already has one piece of gold. He wants to get more. So yeah, you get to see matchups you never thought you would ever see. Yep. Exactly. Well, that's... Bet you could take that off his shoulder. Well, that's something that we'll have to wait and see, but for the moment, Luigi, ready to go. He's the challenger, even though he's already a champion, so to speak. But then you have the champion, the NWA United States champion, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at 225 pounds. The man who makes every day a beautiful day in the neighborhood, Mr. Rogers. And of course I have to fix that damn thing. I don't know what, and I mean by that I mean the Minitron, but oh well. Yep, Luigi's here. And it's kind of funny, I mean, we just celebrated the 50th anniversary of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, so I'm kind of surprised that we reached a milestone like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure, you know, Kip and Ace Hayes they may remember the days of Mr. Rogers. I mean, I remember Mr. Rogers, like, during the 90s when I was growing up. And I did get to see the last years of Bob Ross in his show, The Joy of Painting. Oh yeah, Mr. Rogers, he is a television host. He did a kids show, but it's not like a normal everyday kids show. I'm trying to think of something along the lines of, as far as an equivalent in the United Kingdom, let's see. Think Benny Hill, except without all the slapstick comedy. Something like that. Oh, Ace, you silly guy. Oh, man. I loved singing along with Mr. Rogers every time he starts a show. I love it. But, I mean, it's kind of like Benny Hill, except without all the slapstick comedy, and it's more, well, something like that, along those lines. All right, well, match underway. And a tie-up, a headlock onto Mr. Rogers. Now going for a hammerlock takedown onto Mr. Rogers. And Rogers, nope. Nice counter. And a nice neckbreaker. And of course, Mr. Rogers, what he has to do is wrestle. He can't try to get into a match of speed with Luigi, because Luigi is a spring chicken. But whereas Mr. Rogers, at least here, he was, I think he was in his late 40s, if not early 50s at this point in his life, so he has to focus more on wrestling. Goes off the ropes. Nope. Nice counter by Luigi. And a nice back suplex to Mr. Rogers. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention that this match is a submission match. I almost forgot to mention that. So this match can only end by submission, as well as count out or disqualification. Welcome back, Daniel Dino. Nice double axe handle onto Mr. Rogers. See, TJ, I told you they were old. Well, I mean, I don't know how old they are really, but I can't say if they're that old. But I mean, I'm not that young either. So yeah, Benny Hill's also a great show. Yes, I loved Benny Hill. It was funny. Yes. I've been in and out. I'm making chili. What kind of chili though? I mean, there's so many kinds of chili, like hot and spicy chili or chili con carne. You know, something like that. You have to start it. Okay, Joshua. Oh, beef chili. Awesome. Yeah, because some people can make chili with onions. Some people add chili peppers. Or some people add bratwurst. You have to go to the meeting with the mayor and the police chief. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. All right, well, who knows? I might still be here by the time you get back. You never know. I cut it up 2. Awesome. And apparently Joshua James is playing a game while this is going on. Not bad. But there's Luigi, and Luigi recently, in recent months, for those of you that are just starting out, Luigi has recently been going out on his own to try to prove that he is just as good, if not better, than his older brother, Mario. So that's why Luigi has been going after singles gold. And he would love to add the NWA United States Championship to his resume. Now going for a leg lock, and again, this is a submission match. Oh, wow. Well, that's awesome. And, you know, and oh, wow, Nate Noble. Okay, so Noble is the baby of the group. Well, I'll tell you what, or 20. Oh, and a pile driver onto Mr. Rogers, and Mr. Rogers has been busted open. Now going for a submission, now that Rogers has been busted open. I'll get back to you guys in a moment, but Rogers is in trouble, and if he taps out, and this is, like I said, a submission match, but Rogers escapes, but now Rogers is in deep trouble now. Gumbo sounds good. I have to try that someday. But, oh, nice arm drag onto Luigi, but if you're Mr. Rogers, you've got to do something. The longer this match goes, the more it has to favor Luigi, not just because of age, but now because of the fact that Rogers is hurt and is busted open. He's got to do something. Then a snap DDT to Luigi. And now he's going to put Luigi in the same submission that he got put in earlier. Oh, but Luigi, of course, a bit fresher, gets out of it quicker. Nice arm drag onto from Luigi, then a jawbreaker to Luigi. And the neighborhood facebuster, but normally he'd go for a pin, but he has to go for a submission, however. Yeah, fishing's awesome. I mean, my dad, whose name I will only refer to by his alias, what the? Hang on a second. Sorry about that. I had a uninvited guest, so to speak. Hold on. I knew not to buy these scrolls on eBay. What? Anyway, yeah, I had a uninvited guest just come into my room, and I had to show him out. But, all right, back to the match, and Luigi escaping the headlock. Excuse me. And slammed headfirst into the turnbuckle is Luigi. The boys, the youngest sister is 7. My mom had 9 kids. Wow. Well, I mean, like I said, that's amazing how you've been around that long. So you've seen fire, you've seen rain. You've seen sunny days that you thought would never end. You've seen lonely times when you thought you couldn't find a friend. And you guys are all over 6 feet tall. Wow. And Mr. Rogers caught Luigi and clotheslines him on the top rope. And wait, what's wrong with Luigi? Oh, wait, Luigi has also been busted open. I didn't see that. So now both men are in trouble. So now it's going to come down to who wants it more. Mr. Rogers now going to try. Hits the neighborhood facebuster, but again, got to go for a submission. Now goes for the stump puller. That's what he calls it. But is he going to get Luigi to tap out? Oh, but Luigi escapes. I mean, I could see this match going on for a while, and yeah, both guys are bleeding. I mean, the blood is starting to spill on Luigi's face, and Mr. Rogers is not faring that much better either. Although I'm noticing the referee is not going for a count out. So the referee is giving a little bit more leeway than normal. Now going for the Camel clutch. And Mario Girl, what's up? How's it going? Also, folks, welcome my good friend Melissa, or Mario Girl. And a nice back suplex onto Mr. Rogers. 6'9" to 6'1". Wow. You guys are a big, big family. And now a camel clutch. This time, Rogers is put in the hold. And going great. And I'm doing wonderful. And great. It's great to see you. I mean, you have two of your favorites in Luigi and Mr. Rogers fighting each other. Yep. Say hello. And another stump puller. But again, is not able to get Mr. Rogers to tap out. And usually, you know, from what I understand, these submission matches take quite a while as well. Great to see you too live streaming. And Luigi got the win off of a leg lock on Mr. Rogers. I mean, this match was back and forth. But there you saw it, the leg lock forced Mr. Rogers to tap out. And the winner of this match, I mean, the blood is just flowing, but the winner of the match and new NWA United States Champion, Luigi. And Luigi kind of looks like he just came out of war. But he did it. He stands tall. But we have a new United States Champion, and his name is Luigi. Big win for Luigi. And on that note, tap out happens. So everyone is saying hello to each other. But we go from Luigi to Mario and his tag team partner, Link. They are the NWA World Tag Team Champions. What, you don't like Luigi? Oh yeah, I forgot you like Mario better. But anyway, Mario and Link are the tag team champions, and they are going to take on the natural disasters in Earthquake and Typhoon. Whoa, I did not know that Mario Girl could curse. But this match is going to take place inside of a steel... I can't even talk. I'm so excited. This will take place inside of a steel cage. And Kip, of course, naturally is going to go with the natural disasters because, you know... I mean, they are former World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions, but we'll see if they can win the NWA Tag Team Champions. And it will have to come at the expense of Link and Mario. Here we go. Let me drink some water while I'm at it. Oh, very good. Yeah, Link. Yep. So here we go. Well, first, let's introduce the challengers. There you see Earthquake, and ahead of him is Typhoon. Yep, not a problem, Noble. And it looks like Mario Girl is excited. That's good. And, and Mario Girl, I have some good news. I finished creating your character, so you will be featured next show. Or if we have time, we might feature her, but we'll see. But there you see it, the Typhoon and the Earthquake. Yeah, yep. And here they come, the tag team champions. So you saw Luigi win the United States champion. Now you have the tag team champions, Mario and Link. And of course, there's a lot of people that know who these guys are. I don't have to say who they are. But, I mean, for them, this is a tough task because, Earthquake, he won. Where's Link's at? For some reason, actually, you know what? The reason we don't have... I think it's more because any hats that the game has don't resemble the one that Link wears in the games. So it's basically the limitations of the game forcing the original creator not to put anything on his head. So that's pretty much why. But match underway. Mario and Link, I see, getting flattened. Well, and another thing I should mention is, what? I appreciate what you're going to do about what happened at Tyler Black's show, but I don't think Ace will be too happy when he finds out, and I don't want you to be in the way of it. You're a good friend. Oh, hey, I don't take anything personally, because, I mean, whatever happens at Tyler Black's show, that's fine. At least storyline-wise, so don't worry about it. So I'm cool with it. Anyway, the rules of the match are just simply... There's no escape, and the only way to win is by pinfall or submission. And the first person to get a pinfall or submission over anybody on the opposite team will win it for himself and his team. It's as simple as that. And both guys go off the ropes, and so far Mario is handling Earthquake. Meanwhile, Typhoon is tangled up with Link. I'm going to blow up. What? Aww. Hey, like I said, I don't, yeah, like I said, it's within context of Tyler Black's show, so we're cool with it. And then a shoulder claw onto Mario by Earthquake, but no submission there. And unfortunately, I won't be able to hear the 3 count if one of these guys goes to the pin. Nope, no pin. And Noble is going to go for the tag team champions, Mario and Link, and a breakup immediately by Mario. And clotheslined on the top rope was Mario. And now it looks like the natural disaster is going to take over. And then a backbreaker onto Mario. Then a hip toss onto Luigi. If there's one thing that Mario and Link have to do, it's you have to try to run circles around these guys. And an atomic drop onto Mario. And an avalanche by Typhoon and a power slam onto Mario. But then Link turns it around and goes for a Luthes press with punches on Typhoon. A knee slam onto Mario. Oh, nice takedown onto Mario. And a nice neckbreaker onto Earthquake. And one right to Typhoon as well. A clothesline. Another one. And a leg trip onto Earthquake, and just like that, Mario is back in the game. It's... I'm not sure what that's all about, but oh well. And Mario, what's he doing? Whoa, look at that! I'm not sure how Mario was able to pick him up and just drop him with an inverted suplex on Earthquake, but... 1, 2, no. Now, of course, there is a... Wait! Bow and arrow! Bow and arrow on Typhoon from Link. 2. And, yep, that he got it. He got the 3 count. Link hit Typhoon with a shoulder jawbreaker, which he calls the bow and arrow. Aw, thank you, Noble. But he hit the bow and arrow on Typhoon, knocking him out with that shoulder jawbreaker. Pins him 1, 2, 3, and he gets the win. So, I mean, that move, the shoulder jawbreaker, that's a move that he can do to anybody of any size. That's all it takes was one shoulder jawbreaker. And it was enough. And Omar Wolf was wrong, and I'm pretty sure Kip Hayes was wrong. And Mario Girl was right on the money. And a fist bump right there. But the winners, and still the NWA Tag Team Champions of the World, Link and Mario. So Link was the one who got the pinfall for his team, and they get the win. So congratulations to the champions for keeping their gold. But we move on to our next match. And here we go. And of course, we have a pure wrestling match for you. And that is Mr. Perfect against Hulk Hogan. There you have it. The match sells itself. What more can I say about it? So this should be a good one here. I don't know if Ed is still here, but now we have a pure wrestling match. Top 10 in my list. Aww. Awesome. Alright, so now we have a pure wrestling match. Oh, and I forgot to turn on the entrances for that one. That was my fault. But, oh well. Now we have the Hulkster against the man who does everything perfectly. Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig. But a backbreaker on a Hennig. Then a leg snap onto Mr. Perfect. A Hall of Fame legend. Aw, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the... I have seen this pitiful excuse of a team, those natural disasters, are being poured on with all my rage. Wow. But yeah, thank you for the kind words, Skip. I appreciate it. And Mr. Perfect now takes control. And nice, a perfectly executed drop kick onto the Hulkster. Hulk Hogan. Oh, but a nice counter by the Hulkster. And a nice back suplex onto Hogan. Excuse me. Forgive me, I got a little bit of gas. I had pyology earlier today. I don't know if anyone has that, but yeah. Do I let the universe pick matches, or do you pick? A little bit of both. It usually depends on what the universe mode does first, and if I like what they did, I'll keep it. But if I don't, that's when I make the changes, and I also take into account any matches that I had already planned ahead of time. So yeah, it's kind of a combination of the two things, Omar. So yeah. And a sit-down move onto Mr. Perfect's back, and then a knee right to the head to Mr. Perfect. But that was a good question, though. Yeah, thank you. But this match in particular, this was made by the Universe mode, since they are rivals. And now a sleeper onto Mr. Perfect. Just trying to wear him down. And they pit. This looks like when I'm at school and two girls are fighting at. Oh my god. Yeah, fist bump in the classroom. Oh my god. Mario Girl, you are so funny. But I'll tell you what, if you stick around towards the end of the show, Mario Girl, I might actually do your match at the very end. How about that? That's if you're able to stay. If you're not, we'll do it next time. But anyway, back to the match. And now, a neck snap by Mr. Perfect. And Mr. Perfect is celebrating, but he better get back on the Hulkster. And you know full well that if he doesn't, the Hulkster is going to make him pay for it. And wait a minute, he could be going for the win. The Perfect Plex. 1, 2, 3, and Mr. Perfect gets the win on Hulk Hogan. That was a very good match by Mr. Perfect. Great job. And this is a classic match. I loved when I saw it live at the Spectrum in Philadelphia. Mr. Perfect is going to win this. Well, he won it, so big win by Mr. Perfect. And wait, what's Mr. Perfect doing? Well, of course, much like they did in the old days, he's attacking Hulk Hogan. I don't know if I can say, maybe I can. Well, hey, if the matches keep going this quick, we might get to it. I mean, but like I said, if we can't do it today, we can do it some other time, so not to worry, my friend. But that was a good match. Very good match. All right, let's go to our next one. And also, you might want to refresh your stream, Kip, especially if I have a feeling you might be falling behind a little bit. I could be wrong. But here's another match that was made by Universe Mode. This is the British Bulldog against Bret the Hitman Hart. Here's another classic match. And these two have had a feud for quite a while themselves. So we'll see which one of these two will get the win. And let me look for my list. Okay, that's... I don't know what that's all about, but alright. Let me tell you something, Hulkamaniacs. I'm going to beat Mr. Perfect up with these 24-inch pythons. Hogan wins. Okay, I can't speak the language, so I can't even understand that. Match underway. Alright, back, and a nice suplex onto the British Bulldog. Excuse me. Oh, nice double axe handle onto the British Bulldog. It says nice stream. Oh, well, thank you. I guess thank you for saying that. And thank you for translating if you didn't have to do that, but thank you. I'll be lurking as always and full of rage. Yeah, another great pick for the match. Yeah. Oh, it's a she. Oh, okay. Well, nice to meet her then. And a gut-wrench suplex onto Bret Hart. So yeah, this match was made by Universe Mode in large part because they are rivals with one another, so I kept it. And the British Bulldog just laying the smackdown, or putting the boots to Bret Hart, but they better get back in the ring, otherwise they could get counted out here. And they do. And in fact, Bret Hart leads the feud as if it was a series, 2-1 against the British Bulldog, and if he wins this match, he only proves, that he is the supreme athlete. But of course the British Bulldog does want to win this match and want to even the score at 2 matches apiece, and forcing it into a decisive match number 5 in their series. And of course the Hitman wants to put an end to it. Now trying to crank on the head of the British Bulldog, and I mean, of course these guys are consummate professionals. They know what they're doing. And a nice crossface. Oh, but nice escape though. And clothesline on the top rope. Yeah, that was a perfect win. Yeah, that was a perfect win. I will say that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just letting him know to refresh the stream. I think they're a little bit behind at this moment. So yeah. But yeah, that was classic Mr. Perfect. So anyway, back to the match. Just back and forth between the Hitman and the Bulldog. And an atomic drop onto the British Bulldog. Not a problem. Yep, and Kip is going to go with the Hitman. So yeah, if you're falling a little bit behind, do refresh the stream and do that. Chris Clark, what's up? The Bulldogs are going to win, going against the Hart Foundation. And powerbomb onto the Hitman, Bret Hart. And the Bulldog stomps away at the gut. And of course these two want nothing more than to go in there and tear each other apart. And Bulldog was about to go for the power slam, and if he hit that, he probably would take out Hitman. Hitman throws him out, and wait, what's Hitman doing? Nice to see you, Chris Clark. And wait, Hitman, what's he doing? Goes off the ropes, and oh, nice suicide dive onto Bret Hart, or from Bret Hart to the British Bulldog. Excuse me. I mean, this is, a legend in British wrestling with the British Bulldog. I mean, he came to the United States, and he's just, I mean, he was tearing it up, really. And pile driver onto the British Bulldog, and then a kick, and, well, the British Bulldog has just been busted open, and now he is in deep trouble at the hands of Bret the Hitman Hart. And everybody's saying hello to each other. That's awesome. But now Hitman, doing what he usually does, goes for the sharpshooter, and if he gets this, yes, he does. He got it, and the British Bulldog, busted open and everything, taps out to the sharpshooter. The sharpshooter onto the British Bulldog, and the feud between these guys, I'd like to think that this match and this feud between the two is over as far as Bret Hart is concerned. Or is it? Although British Bulldog just angry and upset, he really should be upset with himself because, you know, he lost. Yep, we got blood. Yeah, he won. He won. Oh, this is far from over. Well, if that's the case, then we'll see. In fact, if anything, I might... Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Okay. All right, I'll let him know. All right, so the British Bulldog says he wants one more match with Bret Hart, and I will give it to him, but it will not be tonight. But I will give him one match, and when this is over, whether he wins that match or whether he loses, it's over. I'm done with it. So British Bulldog is demanding one last match with Hart, and I will give it to him on the next show. But the match they had just now, it's done. All right. Well, how's it going, Blade Charge? How are you doing today, my friend? And you know, wait a minute. Let me see. Do I have any? I need a mod. I don't have a mod now. I mean, I have Blade Charge, but I need someone else to be a mod. I need someone like... I need someone who's very, very mature. I need someone like... him. Yep. So now you have White and Young. And hello, Blade Charge. What is up, my friend? You've known me for once? I need another mod here. There we go. I think that should do it. Let's see. Well, I'll have to... Well, you're just starting out right now. But and besides, I have the right to choose who should be mods and who shouldn't. But it's nothing personal, really. I just need somebody to moderate. So anyway, let's get back to the match. What we have is the champion, boop, Mae Young on the right, and the challenger, Betty White. So you get to see a Golden Girl in the match, and well, we start out with a show of respect. Yeah, I'm sorry, Chris, but I'm just saying, I just need to... Oh, you don't want to be mod. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, alright, well, I'll respect your decision then. Alright, let me see. Betty White for the win? Alright, but I do need a mod, but who? Alright, I got one. There. Alright, so we have... And of course, we have Betty... Some people are saying Betty White for the win. Some people are saying Mae Young for the win. And, ref, one. No. And a series of elbows onto Mae Young. And of course, Mae Young... Yeah, Mae Young all day long. I mean, I should mention one thing is that in this fictional company that I have, Betty White, she's a previous champion. I mean, she previously held the women's championship from 1975 to 1981, at around the time that her husband at the time, Alan Lutton, died. And then when she was stricken with grief, she stepped away from the ring for a time and vacated the women's championship. And since then, she hasn't been the champion. Well, now she has a chance to win it back again, but it will have to come at the expense of Mae Young. So Betty White is a former champion, so I just wanted to put that out there. Yeah, I gave it to Kip because, well, I mean, he's the older brother, and as well as Omar Wolf, just because, you know, Omar Wolf, he's running a promotion, and I just wanted to, you know, show that, not me rather, but I wanted Omar to know that I trust him to do his duty as a mod. She went to Hollywood just like John Cena. Well, yeah, she did. And actually, she was already a Hollywood star. Like, anything they did in the ring was parallel to what they were doing in their real life work, so to speak. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Kip. And whoa, what kind of move was that? I have never seen Betty White do that move before. So that must have been a new move that she learned. And that kind of threw off Mae Young a little bit. One. So you have the Golden Girls. That's right. Rose Nyland. And then a backbreaker to Mae Young. And Mae Young, I gotta say, Mae Young, unlike her partner in crime, the Fabulous Moolah, Mae Young was an awesome individual. I will say that. Mae Young was just an amazing person. And I mean, hell, they named a tournament after, I can't even talk. They named a tournament after her, for goodness sake. So it only made sense to award the championship when I started my new series. Is that a Frankenstein? I don't know if that was, but it was a nice head scissors takedown, Omar Wolf. All right, back to the match, and whip into the post. Oh God, no, no, not sexual chocolate, damn it. And of course, Kip and some of the old folks may know. Whip into the ropes. Whoa, nice counter into a power bomb though. Oh my God, mind blown. And a nice reverse DDT onto Betty White. And a nice belly-to-belly suplex to White. And 1, 2, no. I mean, we still have the World Heavyweight Championship match still to come, and then we still have the Royal Rumble. And a pump handle back suplex. 1, 2, no. And now Mae Young wondering, what do I have to do to put away Betty White? Nice leg drop. But Betty White is a very resilient son of a gun. But like I said, she was champion for 6 years. And she only lost the championship because she lost her husband. And since then, she hadn't been able to get the title back. But will it be tonight? Nice leg drop again. What's not acceptable? I would say talking about... because I had a guy one time, his name was Subbro, and what he was talking about was, who do you want to have intercourse with? And I told him, hey, listen, let's not... let's keep it appropriate. I don't want to go too much into it. Like if you were to just simply ask me, hey, who do you want to go out with? I'd say, I'll go out with this girl. But But yeah, I'm talking about intercourse. And I don't want to go into that. And of course, I also expect people to respect each other, and like you can trash talk each other a little bit, but if it gets too out of control, then yeah, make sure it doesn't get out of control. Yeah, respect the channel, exactly. But yeah, try to keep it within reason, so to speak. And Betty White just Well, it's not completely PG in the sense that it's not like a PPF Gamer PG stream. It's more like PG-13 in a sense. We'll go with that. Like you can say bad words, you just can't go overboard like that. I mean, there's only so much you can go, but yeah, you can trash talk each other. I know, of course, Melissa was just playing around, but what I mean by that is you can trash talk each other, just make sure you don't go too far. That sort of thing. I mean, I guess I can go into a little bit in a private conversation if that's all right with you, Mr. Omar Wolf. And anyway, but ultimately, I want people to have fun and to feel that they can enjoy the stuff here. So yeah, and if you make a mistake, don't worry about it. I'll be here to help you, Omar Wolf. So don't worry about it. But while that was happening, Mae Young got the win. Well, I don't know about you, Joshua, but I'm not going to do that. But anyway, Mae Young getting the win, and it was off of a suplex. I mean, it was back and forth. There you saw that super arm drag. Then the Betty White slicer. But that still was not enough to win. But it took just a simple belly-to-belly suplex and a pinfall. And just like that, Mae Young is still the women's champion of the world. The NWA women's champion, that is. So, and Kip called it. He said that Mae Young was going to win, and she did. So congratulations to Mae Young. Oh, and so did Omar Wolf. Sorry. But a big win to Mae Young. Excuse me. So yeah, big win, and that was a great match. Great match. But even in defeat, Betty White did pretty well for herself, but she was going up against a caliber athlete in Mae Young as far as the women's division is concerned. But now, it's time to knuckle up because it is about to get good. It is for the Heavyweight Championship of the world. Now, I may as well mention a few things. First and foremost, you have the challenger, Bob Ross, who is also the television champion, but he won the King of the Ring for the right to face whoever the world champion was to be by the time we got to the Royal Rumble. And it just so happened that the man he has to beat is Bruno Sammartino. Now, Bruno, at around the time that he died in real life, in the fifth dimension, I gave Bruno his shot at the World Championship against the then champion Dusty Rhodes, and he happened to be the champion. And Dusty decided to defer and allow Bob Ross to have his match, and he's going to face the winner of whoever wins this one. I'm going with the one that wins. Oh, that's so sweet of you. And of course, Melissa is... Actually, I don't know how old... How old are you, Mario girl? Like, I mean, you don't have to tell me, but I don't... And I forgot to turn on the entrances, darn it. Damn it. Oh, well. And besides, his entrances were a little... 12. So, yeah. So yeah, just bear that in mind. That you might have a couple of kids in the stream. So I mean, like I said, you can trash talk each other. You just have to make sure it's within reason, which is what I was trying to get at. Anyway, back to the match, and just like that, Bob Ross with a headlock onto Bruno Sammartino, and we are underway. Kid. Oh, okay. I won't call you a kid then. I won't. I'm sorry. If I offended you, I'm sorry. That's on me. Oh! Oh, you got me. You got me. Oh, I'll tell you what. Mario Girl is so good at getting me. She got me there. Okay. Well, right now, Bob Ross is getting Bruno Sammartino, and like I said before, Bob, he won a King of the Ring tournament to win the opportunity to get a championship match against whoever the champion was, and not even a 1 count. So, I mean, this is a dream matchup, to say the least. And a belly-to-belly, over-the-shoulder suplex onto Bob Ross. Yeah, that was a good one. I will give her that. Gut-wrench suplex. And Bruno. Oh, nice counter by Bob Ross. And, of course, Bob is doing moves that you would never expect a guy his age and his era to do. Goes off the ropes, and nice kick to the back of the head. Okie dokie. And Bob going to the top rope. Oh, went for the frog splash, but he missed. But I'll tell you one thing, that afro is amazing. I did wear an afro one time, and I was especially during Halloween, and I dressed up as Bob Ross for Halloween, and I just thought that was awesome, and I got to pretend to be him. That was I had a fun time, and a lot of people got a rise out of that. And now, wait a minute, going for the bear hug. He's got the bear hug on Bob Ross, and Bob, could he give it up? Is he gonna give it up? Wait, did he give it up? No, he didn't. He just let it go. Did Bruno Sammartino, but yeah. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe I might post a picture of me. I don't know. Maybe. And now, 1, 2, no. And now trying to crank the head of Bob Ross, but Bob is fighting back. And Bob, powerbomb onto Bruno Sammartino, and what's Bob doing? Wait, Bob is setting up for the phenomenal forearm. And is that enough to beat him? 1, 2, no. But that has beaten a couple of guys in the tournament that he ultimately won. But of course he's going to have to do more than that to Bruno if he's going to win. But after this match, we will have the Royal Rumble match. And if Melissa can stay after this match and the next one, I will do a match with Melissa. Or feature her, I should say. Excuse me. I should be more precise about that. But, yeah, hopefully, wait, nice backflip from off those ropes, though. But, yeah, I do look forward to Omar Wolf's show, which is this Wednesday or Thursday, depending on your time zones. But I look forward to Omar Wolf's show. 1, no. Then a kick right to the back. Now picks up Bob Ross and clotheslines him on the top rope. Now Bob Ross also is the television champion. So he does have, in a sense, a chance to win or become a double champion. Although now he's set up in the torture rack and transitions it into a backbreaker. And then a German suplex. 1, 2, no. And now, not Bob, but rather Bruno just wondering, what does he have to do to beat Bob Ross? Now he picks up Bob Ross and slams him. Then just stomps him right in the face. The Hazes, I have a surprise for you guys on Monday at 12 a.m. Ooh, I should probably subscribe then. Just see that. And Bruno, whoa! I'm not sure. Oh, he did an inverted power bomb, but Bob Ross's neck just snapped on the top rope when he landed, and then a normal power bomb with a pinfall. 1, 2. Nope. Transitions into a Boston Crab, and Bob escapes, but just barely though. I'll tell you what, folks. I knew that this match was going to be great, but I didn't think it was going to be better than that. Ducks a clothesline, back body drop, and a spine buster. And once again puts him in the bear hug. And Bob Ross taps out. And you got your, you got your some chili. Awesome. Top 5 match. Oh, thank you. But the winner of this match, and is that where he tapped out? No, wait, that's where he let it go. But this match was back and forth. And, I mean, there were a couple of moments where I thought Bob was going to win the whole thing. Then the torture rack into a backbreaker. Then the power bomb. But all it took was another bear hug. On to Bruno Sammartino. Or from Bruno Sammartino, excuse me, to Bob Ross. And the winner of this match, and still the NWA World Champion, Bruno Sammartino. So the next time that Bruno is set to defend the title, he is going to have a rematch with Dusty Rhodes, and that match will happen some other time. But up next is the match that you guys have been waiting for, and then we'll have our match with Melissa. So let's get to it right now. But big win to Bruno Sammartino. So we've only had one championship change hands, and that was Luigi winning it off of Mr. Rogers. Well, anyway, here's some of the guys that are going to be in this match. Let's go from left to right, or we start from the left and we go down. We have Bam Bam Bigelow, Bret the Hitman Hart, who you saw early in the match, or in a match before that. Donald Trump, yes, he was a big celebrity even then. And then you have Harley Race. The Hot Rod, it's supposed to be Roddy Piper. The Iron Sheik. The King, Jerry Lawler. Jerry the King Lawler, I should say. Larry Zbyszko. Mr. Rogers, Robert Gibson. Bob Barker, Brutus Beefcake. Greg the Hammer Valentine. Hawk from the Legion of Doom. Hulk Hogan, who you saw early in the show. The Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff. Jumpin' Jim Brunzell. The Total Package, Lex Luger, who you saw early in the show. Ric Flair. Sting. Bob Ross, who just had a match. Buddy Roberts. Handsome Rick Race, a relative, or rather the brother of Harley Race. The Honky Tonk Man, IRS, 007, James Bond. Jimmy Jam Garvin, Luigi, Ricky Morton, and Typhoon. Those are the guys that are going to be in the match, and that match is about to start right now. And I hope I put the entrance on. If I didn't, that's on me. Yes, I did. I put it on. Awesome. And Noble is going to go with Sting. And Blade Charge, you are just in time for the main event, as is JT Price. Of course, the one thing that really sucks, though, is you can't use the arena that you picked for the Royal Rumble match. It sucks, but you have to just go with it. Well, who are you going for, Kip? And of course, our ring announcer is making sure everybody in the arena knows the rules, but I'm pretty sure you guys know it. But simply put, we start off with 2 people and we go from there. And let's find out who number 1 is. Who is it? Well, it's only fitting that the Royal Rumble starts with royalty. It starts with Jerry the King Lawler. So he drew number 1 and has the unenviable task of starting the match. This is a match you don't want to start, but to be the man, you have to beat the man, and I'm the man. We'll take you to Space Mountain. Ric Flair will win. Well, he could win. That is, if he doesn't start the match with Jerry the King Lawler. Not because I don't think he can beat Jerry Lawler. I just think that if he starts early, he doesn't have much of a chance. But anything can happen, though. Anything. So you see Jerry the King Lawler, and Omar Wolf is going for Hulkamania. So we have a vote for Sting, we have a vote for Hulk Hogan, and a vote for Ric Flair, and it doesn't look like anyone's going to vote for this guy, Greg the Hammer Valentine. And, of course, him and Jerry Lawler, they haven't really fought in all that much, but in the times they have, they never really gotten along very much. Going for who draws the most blood here. That could happen. But unfortunately, I can tell you for certainty, Daniel Dino is not in the match. Yeah, they've had some classics, Ric Flair and Jerry the King Lawler, especially whenever Ric Flair would come over to Memphis Wrestling into Jerry Lawler's territory and wrestle there for the championship. But now, here we go. And I give you the match where strength and toughness is king and Lady Luck is queen. This is the Royal Rumble. And right now the king, Jerry Lawler, going to start the match with the hammer. Now it is, so we start with 2 people, and then all the other competitors enter based on a drawing that happened early in the show. And of course, the higher number you get, the better your chances of winning. And the time is set for 60 seconds. Yep. It's the match where strength and toughness is king and Lady Luck is queen. Exactly. And thrown over the top rope is the king. Yep, the whole classroom is about to fight. That's all. That's the best way to put it. All right, who's up next? Who's going to join him? Oh my God, Donald Trump. Donald Trump drew number 3. And let's see what he's going to do. Oh, he's going to celebrate while the other 2 are just going to fight. Although right now the hammer goes right after the Trump, and this was before he was the president, yeah. And down goes Trump, and he's getting destroyed at the hands of the hammer. Out of all the people, him, well, hey, let's be thankful that he is that he did not draw number 30, that's for sure. He still has a long way to go. But now we're about to have number 4 come out. And Jerry the King Lawler eliminated by the hammer. And here we have Jimmy Jam Garvin, 1/3 of the Fabulous Freebirds. And Trump goes right after Jimmy Garvin. Donald Trump comes in at number 3, but looks like a number 2. Yeah, I will go with that. I'll go with that. And, well, tries to lift up Donald Trump, but Donald Trump is a little bit big in that sense. And a double Russian leg sweep to Jimmy Garvin. But just as that happens, the hammer goes right back to work on Donald Trump. Oh, nice counter on Trump. And it looks like Garvin is going to try to get rid of Trump, and someone else is going to be coming out. Who's up next? Well, we have Harley Race. The King Harley Race. Here's another guy that claims to be king, and that's Harley Race. And over the top rope goes the hammer, but he stays in, and whoa, the King Harley Race almost got eliminated as well. So we've been paired off with Trump and Race, and then we have the hammer and Jimmy Jam Garvin. And okay, well that was a miss, big fail there. Noble versus Trump, Extreme Rules match, one day, yeah. Oh, now they switch off. And now the hammer's going to try to get rid of the, well, there's a couple of guys that call themselves the King, and Harley Race is just another guy that calls himself the King. And a powerbomb onto Jimmy Garvin, and who's up next? Well, it's the Hulkster, and here's the Hulkster. Here's Omar Wolf's pick to win the match, but for him to do it at number 6, it's going to be a tall task. And Hulk Hogan now going after Harley Race. And Harley Race now going after the Hulkster. Going after Hulk Hogan. And, of course, Greg the Hammer Valentine laying on the floor. Although it looks like Trump is going to go after him. And Hulk Hogan now going to try to get rid of Race. Kane and Harley Race need to fight until one bleeds. Well, I can tell you one thing. Kane is not in this match. I can tell you that much for sure. All right, who's going to be up next? Well, here's the new United States champion, Luigi, and he draws lucky number 7. Go figure. And let's see, he's going right after Jimmy Garvin. So you saw Luigi early in the show, and he takes out Jimmy Garvin. And I'll give Greg the Hammer Valentine a lot of credit. He's staying tough since entering at number 2, I believe. Yes. And now it looks like Trump is going to help the Hammer get rid of the Hulkster. Nope. Hogan stays on. Meanwhile, Race and Luigi fighting each other. I mean, I'll give Trump some credit. I mean, he's staying in there and he's staying tough. It's going to be funny to see Luigi and Mario fight in this match. It could happen. Anything can happen. Well, here's Larry Zbyszko, who is best known for his feud with Bruno Sammartino, who you saw in the main event And out goes Trump at the hands of the Hulkster. So out goes Trump thanks to Hulk Hogan. So I will give thanks to Hulk Hogan for that one. Yeah, he has a long way to go, but he did a great job taking out Trump. So I'm happy. So I'm happy for that. Yep, finally Hulk Hogan did something right. But the Hammer, I have to say, Hammer is just, yeah, he's not making wrestling great anytime soon. I will give you props for that, Blade. Yes. But Greg Valentine, he's still in there. He entered at number 2, and he's still kicking butt in there. And who's up now? Well, here comes IRS. And there you see him, a tax collector by day and a wrestler by night. Oh, but it looks like Hulk Hogan is going to go right after him. And the Hammer just hammering away on Zbyszko. And I mean, some of these guys are built to last a match the caliber of this ordeal. And a nice gut wrench suplex onto Luigi. And now let's see who's going to be up next. TJ, did you pay your taxes? IRS or in Donald Trump will come after you if you did. I don't. Yep, that's right. Blade Charge doesn't owe you anything. And wait, who got eliminated? I didn't see who got eliminated there. But here's Bob Ross, who just recently lost the World Championship match. I remember when this happened at school. Oh, Melissa, you are so evil, my friend. And out goes IRS, thanks to the King, Harley Race. Oh, that was the Hammer who got eliminated. I didn't see who eliminated him. But the Hulkster, wow! Out goes Zbyszko, but Bob Ross, who just got in there, got eliminated by the Hulkster. I started it anyway. Oh. So right now in the ring we have the Hulk, Luigi, and the King, Harley Race. But let's see who's going to join them. I mean, we had a bunch of eliminations all at once. Well, we have 007, James Bond. And appropriately enough, this is Timothy Dalton's Bond. And we'll see if he can make it a long way, but the guys that were already in the ring by the time he got there are tired. Oh, Kip. Well, anyway. And yeah, that is true. JT Price did beat James Bond, but that was in a tournament that I had not too long ago. So yeah, that is true. JT did beat James Bond in a tournament. But of course, James Bond doesn't have to worry about JT Price. He just has to worry about the guys that are in the ring with him. And the Hulkster just pounding away on 007's face. And then a clothesline onto Luigi. Yeah, exactly. And a backbreaker to 007, who's going to join in at number 12. Well, we have one half of the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors. Oh, how come Undertaker was not in this? Very simple. Undertaker debuted in November of 1990, so if anything, he just barely, and I mean barely, missed out on this era. I mean, sure, he wrestled under a different name, but I was but I was thinking along the lines of the Undertaker, the character, Hawkeye. You know what? He could just as very well be Hawkeye as he takes out Luigi. So yeah, if you want to call him Hawkeye, that's pretty fine. That's cool with me. I'm fine with it, Blade. No worries, my friend. But out goes Luigi, and it looks like 007 and Hawkeye gonna get paired off here. Well, now it's the Hawk against the Hulk. Ooh, what a rush! Well, you have Harley Race. Now we have handsome Rick Race, who is the brother of Harley Race, and now is going to go after the Hulkster. And this guy is pretty huge himself. If anybody can match power with the Hulkster, it's got to be this guy right here. Ooh, what a rush. That's all I'm going to do, because I don't want to do it anymore. And Rick Race just took out the Hulk Hogan, and out goes Hulk Hogan. So you have two people named Race. Violence is the answer. I mean, is not the answer. And King Joker, what's up? So yeah, the Hulk is gone, and so is the Hawk. And Rick Race is in trouble at the hands of 007. So you have the brothers Race and 007. And up next is Bam Bam Bigelow. Although it looks like the Race brothers are going to fight each other. Or for the moment they did. Well, no, it looks like Bam Bam and Race, or Rick Race, I should say, gonna tangle up. Okay. Just be sure to get back when you can. And so far, between these four men that are in the ring right now, Harley Race, the man in purple, has been in there for quite a while himself. So I give him props for lasting as long as he has. Oh, nice kick to the back of the head. Well, there's Noble's pick, Sting. And he drew himself a pretty decent number halfway through. And out goes Harley Race at the hands of Bam Bam Bigelow. I mean, Harley just ran out of gas, and now it looks like Rick is going to make him pay for it. Rick Race. And he does. Out goes Bam Bam Bigelow. Oh, nice drop kick on the Sting by Rick Race. Oh, nice inverted atomic drop, and another one onto Race. And then from behind, 007, and he hits him with that super kick that he calls the Walther PPK, which is named after the gun that he uses in the movies. Oh, nice slam onto Rick Race, though. And, of course, you saw this guy early. You saw Lex Luger in the very first match that we had in the show. And there you see him flexing his muscles. Just posing. And it looks like he's going to go right after Race. And 007 and Sting going to fight each other. And Sting eliminating 007. And it looks like Sting and Race are going to go after Lex Luger. Or they were for a time. And now Sting has control of this match. And Sting, wait. Reversed, and a pile driver onto Sting. And just like that, we have the Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff. And out goes Lex Luger. He didn't last until the next guy came out. Wow, what a disappointment that was. But now you have the Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff. And he eliminates Rick Race. So now we have a one-on-one match with Sting and the Russian Bear. Nice snapmare and just wearing him down, which is not a bad move considering they are the only two in the ring at this point. Right now, Sting, again, trying to wear him down before the next person comes out. And a suplex. And now we have the Iron Sheik. And Sting is still in the ring, of course. And let's see, the Iron Sheik is going to help Sting try to get rid of the Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff. They get him over, but Koloff is still in the ring. I vote for whoever wins. Oh, you are so funny, Melissa. I got to tell you, you are on point tonight, young lady. And now it looks like the Russian Bear and the Arab fighting each other. I mean, these guys are just pounding away on each other. But it looks like Sting is going to do a number on the Sheik. And it looks like the ring is about to build up again. And there you see him, Bret the Hitman Hart, who you saw in a match earlier in which he was victorious, goes right after the Russian Bear. Oh, now he goes after Sting. Oh, but Sting fights back, and now the Sheik and the Bear fighting each other now. And Sting, wait a minute, tombstone pile driver onto the Hitman, and apparently I did not know that Sting had already done that move long before The Undertaker did. I never would have guessed that. And then an elbow right to Sting. And, oh, wait. Iron Sheik almost got eliminated, but not quite. Tyler Black, hey, what's up? You're just in time to see Bob Barker enter at number 20. And, of course, this is Bob Barker when he had dark hair at the time. But anyway, welcome to the show, Tyler Black. How are you doing, my friend? And a neckbreaker to Bob Barker, the host of The Price is Right, for those of you, for any game show hosts that you might remember. You're doing great? Awesome. And Bob, almost got eliminated by Ivan Koloff. And then a knee breaker onto the Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff. And the Hitman staying alive against the Sheik. And up next is Brutus the Barber Beefcake. So you have the Barber coming in, and out goes Sting, and unfortunately, Noble Hayes' pick just ran out of gas. And there you see Brutus Beefcake shaking what his mama gave him, and then clotheslining Bret Hart for his trouble. But give Sting a lot of credit. He was in there for a bit, And now Brutus Beefcake gonna try to eliminate the Russian bear, Ivan Koloff. And you were just heating up your food. Awesome. Not a problem, JT. Broken JT, that is. I mean, just the action is fast and furious here. All right, who's going to come in? Who's going to change the odds in this one? Well, we have one half of the Killer Bees. I'm pretty sure all you 80s fans out there who watched your World Wrestling Federation, you would know about the Killer Bees, and he's going right after the Russian bear, Ivan Koloff. So yeah, you have a Bumblebee in the match. And the Sheik eliminates the Hitman. And then a running knee on to Jim Brunzell. Yeah, it's a Rumble match, of course. And out goes Ivan Koloff at the hands of the Barber, Brutus Beefcake. And right now we are paired with Barker and Brunzell against the Sheik and Beefcake. But a pretty good performance on the part of the Russian Bear and the Hitman. And here comes Mr. Rogers. Now, of course, Bob Barker and Mr. Rogers have had a very long history with one another. And oh, the Insane One. Hey, how's it going? Nice to have you on the show. I did not know that you lost your phone, but hey, it's great to have you. But anyway, Mr. Rogers just coming in. No, that's not James Bond. That's Bob Barker. I should definitely change his outfit, but yeah. I should definitely change his attire, since that could, you know, confuse people. And oh, and a low blow right to Jim Brunzell. But yeah, that's a mistake that could easily be. When is your match? You're gonna have one on the next show, but I explained to the people that I guess you could say you broke away from the Asylum and became a solo superstar. So we'll have your match. Your first match will be on the next show. Although we could have it. We'll see about this. We'll see how much time we have. But in the meantime, we have the Honky Tonk Man. And I'm not sure if Melissa is still here, but we're getting very close to the end of this match. Very, very close. And it looks like Brutus Beefcake and the Honky Tonk Man fighting where they left off during their feud in the WWE. You're in? Alright, cool. So I might do some bonus matches after this match. And we might also include the Insane One as well. Alright. Yeah, I already told, I let Broken JT Price know of the storyline of the Insane One breaking away from the Asylum. Anyway, back to the match, and a back body drop onto Brutus the Barber Beefcake from Barker. And up next is one half of the Natural Disasters in number 25, Typhoon, who you saw in that tag team match that they did not win for the tag team titles, and now he's in here. Why is JT Price brown? What? And out goes Bob Barker. And out goes the Sheik. So now the guys are starting to fall out. But right now Oh, broken. Oh, that's what you meant to say. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, of course, we know that you're African American. Not a problem. But yeah, hello, Insane One. Are you furious enough to hold a red lantern ring? What? But anyway, the guy that's in charge, large and in charge, is Typhoon, the big man. I was about to say, yeah. Now has his hands on Mr. Rogers, and out goes Mr. Rogers. But now here comes the Hot Rod, Rowdy Roddy Piper. And if the guys in the ring had any chance, they have to get rid of Typhoon. They just have to. And Jim Brunzell going to try to get rid of Typhoon. And you're still here. Awesome. And the shake, rattle, and roll onto Hot Rod. Yeah, you turned into a baby face. Yes, I explained the story. Although one half of the Killer Bees, Jim Brunzell, is gone, and so is the Hot Rod, who just got in there. And now it's down to Typhoon and the Honky Tonk Man. So yeah, I have some time. Yes. I have time. And up next is Robert Gibson, one half of the Rock and Roll Express. And out goes the Honky Tonk Man. And Robert Gibson trying to eliminate Typhoon. Oh, but couldn't do it. Could not get it done. And throw it over the top rope is Robert Gibson. And out goes Robert Gibson. That didn't take very long for Robert Gibson to get in, only to get out. And Typhoon, he could be the man that goes to WrestleMania. Oh, but here comes Ric Flair. Ric Flair, Space Mountain. Could he be the guy that does it? Let's see. Well, he does it all right. He gets thrown over, and Joshua James is going for Typhoon. I will put you to sleep, JT. Yeah, so obviously the Insane One and Broken JT are going to have a feud. Yeah, well, that's when something like that happens, then the 10-second countdown clock will happen if there's only one person in the ring. Yes. Although right now Typhoon is just putting the boots and the fist right to Ric Flair. I mean, Insane One, I don't think you could beat me on a good day. Maybe, maybe not. But Ric Flair, he has a chance to win, but he has got to find a way to get rid of Typhoon. And here comes number 29, the other half of the Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton. A knife edge chop, but then Morton goes right after Flair, and this could be a mistake. I mean, if you have any chance to win, you got to get rid of Typhoon. I mean, I know that Flair and Morton have feuded with one another. I mean, Morton was one of the many challengers to Ric Flair when he was the world champion in the NWA, in real life, that is. And now trying to break the knees of Ricky Morton. But they won't. Oh, and a low blow right to Ricky Morton. And Typhoon got a little bit of rest, and now he has his hands on Ric Flair. And out goes Flair. But someone else has one more number, and that is Buddy Roberts, another third of the Fabulous Freebirds. And I don't think I could have ever thought that it would come down to Typhoon, Buddy Roberts, and Ricky Morton. This is a unusual final three, to say the least, because one of these guys is going to get a chance at the NWA Championship. And out goes Ricky Morton. It won't be him. So now it's down to Buddy Roberts, who drew the best number of all. But look what he has to fight. Look what he has to go up against. And that's Typhoon. I mean, some of the heavy hitters were unfortunate enough to draw the early numbers, and out goes Buddy Roberts, and Typhoon is the winner of the Royal Rumble. My God. I mean, Typhoon, when he came in, he kicked so much ass, and all he had to do was stay in the ring, and he did. So, Typhoon is going to WrestleMania. And apparently so many people voted for Typhoon. And I'll tell you what, if any man deserves a shot, it's got to be Typhoon. Uh-oh, and it looks like JT Price and the Insane One want to fight. I'll give you guys your fight. But like the yeah, if you you're gonna go watch Star Wars now? Going to watch Star Wars now. Okay, there we go. I don't know why it didn't show up there. Alright, so well, Blade, if you want to stay, you can, but if you want to go watch Star Wars, don't worry about it, my friend. I don't argue with little kids. That was a little cheap one right there. Okay, so what I'm going to do 2 more matches, and that will be the end of the show. So yeah, great work for Typhoon. Typhoon is going to get himself a shot at WrestleMania. Alright, so let me back out here, and we're going to go to... Now... Oh. Oh my... Wow. He called you a pussycat. Wow. Okay. Alright, so Melissa, are you still here? I'm pretty sure she still is. I'm going to give Melissa her match. You know, because I made a character of her, and then we'll have Broken JT Price and the Insane One, who is under the name Joshua Perez in this one. And you're back. Awesome. I watch my mouth. I don't want your mom hearing that. Do you? Wow. Okay. Let's get to Melissa's match. So, let me get... Well, first let's pick an opponent for her. But, welcome back, Kip. You just missed it. If you want to watch the whole thing again or watch where you left off, you're more than welcome to. But, let's see. Let me find a good opponent. I'm just trying to find an opponent. Okay, I'll pick Dana Brooke. That's gonna be the opponent. And okay, well actually I'm not gonna allow that little part right there. Anyway, so yeah, let's just chill, guys. Let's just chill. Anyway, so here it is. Here is Mario Girl's character, or Melissa, as she is known in the chat. There is your character. Take a good look at her. Yep. Yep. Right. So. Yeah. Just. Yep. So that's what Melissa looks like. Yep. Me try to find a good... Oh, okay, this one. This is definitely it. So we have Mario Girl making her first ever match, and I'll make sure to put the entrance on since I didn't do that last time. All right, here we go. Mario Girl's first match. Here we go. Yeah, let's just... Yeah, well, not a problem, JT, but just keep it civil. And same thing for you, Mr. Perez. Yeah. Yeah, let's just keep it civil, guys. Let's just keep it civil. All right, so there's her character. So Mario Girl, what do you think of your character based on how it looks, or how she looks? Excuse me. And then of course we'll have Broken JT Price against the Insane One there. Oh, you like it? Awesome, awesome. All right, let's get started. And of course, it's only fitting that we are at the Super Mario Brothers Arena for this one. I mean, why not? It's only appropriate enough. Well, first let's introduce her opponent, and she weighs in at 140 pounds. Or actually, no, wait. She weighs 155. Sorry, my fault. But she's very strong, at least with her upper body. And that is Dana Brooke. I mean, of course, she struts to the ring like she owns the place. But we'll see about that. I would love to. Never mind. What? But yeah, she has muscle on her. That's for sure. All right. Oh, yeah, she could very well work for you. But here she is, Mario Girl. Just watch. And Mario Girl just doing some dance moves. That custom entrance. Yeah, I just did it, that way because, I figured that's how, Mario Girl would like that. Melissa. Not a problem. Not a problem. You're going to leave a comment for you. Think you might like, aw. I need to do stuff like this for Pixel. Well, yeah, just because, When in elementary, stop talking to me. Wow. Anyway, match underway, and already Mario Girl just going to work on Dana Brooke and just kicking her in the back. And Dana Brooke fighting back. And a back body drop onto the floor. I mean, just take a look at how awesome this place looks. This is amazing. Like, the steps are made out of brick. Oh, caught. And an elbow right to the knee. But then a gut wrench suplex. And I'm pretty sure I know who's going to be rooting for who. Although, oh, flatliner. Flatliner, that's her finisher adopted from Mario. 1, 2, 3, and already Mario Girl makes short work of Dana Brooke with the flatliner that she borrowed from Mario, which is his finisher. And there you saw it, the flatliner puts away Dana Brooke in record time. Why do I feel like I want to play Super Mario right now? Squashed like a mushroom in Mario. Yeah. A 12-year-old wins. Yes. I love it. And we'll have the match with Insane One and JT to close off the show. But that was a great match. I mean, sure, it was short, but hey, I'm happy that the Mario girl, Melissa, got the big win. Oh, and it looks like Twitch, well, our friend Twitch is doing a show, so I might have to check that out. But we have one match, and that is, this will be the first of 5 matches that the Insane One is going to have. Now, I may as well explain to Insane One that, okay, so you broke away from the asylum. I'm telling the Insane One the story since I've already told you and the other members. So yeah, let's go. But no, anyway, so to the Insane One. So you broke away from the asylum, but of course they took exception to that and they beat you up. And then they joined the anarchists to form a supergroup known as Anarchy Asylum. And of course you want to get revenge for them beating you up, so you've demanded a match with every single one at a time. And the first match I'm going to do is the Insane One against JT Price. So, and then of course after that, and then after the match is done, you can stop saying mean things to each other, and I mean that. So anyway, let's get to it. Let's have, where is he? JT Price. Alright. And of course I had to re-download the Insane One. Let's see which one. Alright, actually that one looks good. I'll go with that one. And let me change the arena. Why did you join the Anarchies team? Basically because all I did was just take a team of 2 and put it with a team of 3, and now you guys are a team of 5. That was what was going through my head when I thought of this storyline. So yeah, this is a storyline, and but hopefully it will have a good payoff, and I hope everything goes well. So that much as I will say. But yeah, so basically it was just to get back at the Insane One. To make a long story short. Okay. You don't fit me as a team. Wow. Well, we'll find out. This match is going to prove whether JT was right or whether the Insane One was right. So yeah, it's a storyline to something that's big, and he hits it right on the head. Alright, let's see. Let me find a good arena. Oh, let's go back to your old stomping ground. No Mercy. Which is only fitting, since you're not going to show any mercy to each other. But also, yeah, big win to Melissa. I'm very happy that you guys enjoyed that. And let's see. Yeah, that one's good. Wait, what am I doing? Wait. I just remembered. I mean, if we're going to do this, let's do it right. Let's do... Sorry. Nope, not that one. I just remembered. Let's do a hardcore match. I'm sorry, I picked the wrong match type. My bad. Let's go to... Oh, actually that's perfect. Payback. I guess I'll pick this guy, right? Not... Oh, no, wait. Him. Alright, there we go. Alright, now let's get JT. Forgive me, I just realized that I picked the wrong match type, so I had to go back and do it again. And there we go. Okay. Let's get started right now. JT Price and the Insane One. But the way they're going in the chat should give them handbags, chatting like a couple of bees. Ooh. Well, we'll find out which one of these bees will become an A. The asylum was not a great fit. You and Rage were. But me, I didn't fit in. What? Wait, you didn't fit in? Well, in any event, we'll see who gets broken. Will it be JT Price? Or will it be the insane one? A.K.A. Joshua Perez, which is the name of the guy in the chat. So there you see, JT Price. And then, of course, you have the insane one with those swag glasses. And now we have moved to San Jose, California. Let's see. Oh, you have... Be right back. Had to go to therapy. See you later, TJ. Oh, not a problem. Well, I'll see you next time for the next show. I have to set it up first, but thank you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate that. I'm okay with rage, but not, oh, well, we'll see about that. We will see about that. Well, coming up first, we have JT Price. And at around this point, the money starts to fall. And this only happens when the price is right. Yep, one step at a time, Noble. And I will say this, hashtag Noble will walk again. But yeah, the money is falling from the sky. But now, here comes the insane one. The new and improved insane one. And now all of a sudden, the screen is all black and white. How's it going, Narazo? We are just finishing bonus matches. And this will be the last match overall, so... But thank you for coming at it around this time, and there you see it, the insane one. I have to admit, like, of course he made the entrance because this is his character, but I gotta admit, that looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. Wanted to come earlier, but my internet was shitty and it was laggy as hell. Well, I'm sorry that it happened. I'm sorry, man. Well, you can always watch the replay, man. Oh, thank you, Omar. I appreciate that. Yeah, that is a great entrance. And here we go. This is the first of 5 matches that the Insane One is going to have with the Anarchy Asylum. So next match, he'll take on someone other than JT Price. He could fight Blade Charge. He could fight Frozen Rage. He could fight Chance Harper or Feck. But this is match 1 of 5 consecutive matches that he's going to have one-on-one with each member of the Anarchy Asylum. Next time I will be earlier, not a problem. And JT going and swinging for the fences, but he missed. Oh, but then the Insane One takes the kendo stick and then just whacks him in the back with it. And of course this match is Falls Count Anywhere, no rules. And a spinning neckbreaker onto JT Price. Oh, but Price fighting back. And then a clothesline onto the Insane One. Now he grabs the kendo stick and gives it right back to the Insane One. An atomic drop to the Insane One, and down he goes. But yeah, I had a wonderful time with the card, the official card that we had earlier. Then a clothesline. And is that it? 1. Nope, only a 1 count. I mean, I'll tell you one thing, these guys take really good care of themselves, like when they go to the gym. And, whoa, nice Hurricane Run, a counter, and then an elbow drop onto the Insane One. And again. Now grabs the kendo stick and whacks him again. And the Uranage, the price tag, or no, the price Uranage 1, 2. Oh, price bottom, sorry. The price bottom. I'm trying to remember the moves that he told me that they were the finishers of. But now the price just got... I forgot what he calls that one. 1, 2. No. But the Insane One has been busted open. The price drop. That's what it's called. The price drop. Thank you. Thank you very much. The price drop. And Price is in the ring, and he's wondering, what do I have to do to beat the Insane One? I mean, he's shaking his head, wondering, what do I have to do? And now the Insane One has the kendo stick, but gets beaten to the punch, and now we're back in the ring. And dropped on his head. Oh, missed him. And whipped into the corner. I mean, of course, JT Price is... See you guys later. I'm going to go get something to eat. Nothing... Hey, not a problem, Kip. Well, I hope you enjoy your meal. And nice attitude adjustment, so to speak, on the JT Price. So, yeah, later, Skip. Although the Insane One now has Price in a bad situation, but nope, countered by Price. And the Price bottom. And then raked in the eyes right to the Insane One, then an atomic drop. Then stop right to the arm of the Insane One. Nope, countered by the Insane One. And then a clothesline. And the Insane One was doing a too sweet sign, but he forgot that Price was right in front of him. And now he's going for the Price tag. Price tag, that's what he calls that move. The Price tag. 1, 2, 3. And JT Price puts the Price tag on the Insane One. And I'll give, you know, the Insane One credit where credit is due, because, you know, a lesser man would have already been defeated by anybody. Anybody else would have already been taken out, especially after the Price bottom on the ramp. I mean, it was back and forth, but Price, there you see it, the Price drop, or the Price tag, I should say, excuse me, to the Insane One. And unfortunately, yeah, GG. That was... So, Price just proved to the Insane One that for him, and by him I mean JT, the price is right. But for the Insane One, his next match will be against somebody other than JT, since that was just his match right there. And Tony Montana, great to have you on the show, but I am just about to end the show. Oh, that sucks. And believe me, I've been in that situation where I come to a show and it's already over. But welcome, Tony, and it's great to see you. But I just finished the last match, though. But like I said, thank you for coming. But oh, all right. Well, thank you. So that was the end of the Royal Rumble 89 Super Show, as well as all the bonus matches that we just had, and the matches that we had before the show. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and if you didn't see who won the Royal Rumble, check out the replay. Next show is going to be a better one. I would have to think so too. But until then, am I going to live stream tomorrow? Maybe. It depends on how quick I get set up with the shows, and if not, It'll probably be the next day, or if anything happens, like with real life stuff, like if I have to take care of any real life errands and stuff like that. Oh, you were at work. No wonder you weren't able to come. But hey, at least you can watch the replay. But thank you so much, Omar Wolf. I appreciate it. Yeah, I knew what you meant. You were at work. So, with that said, this is the Blue Toad to Jew22, TJ Toad, whatever you want to call me. Until next time, have fun, stay safe, and be yourself. Peace out, everybody.